welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a spring clean of the dining room and pantry area. So we are going to be diving into all my cabinets. We're going to be dusting everything, organizing everything, getting rid of expired things, just a whole lot of stuff. So why don't you go ahead and just put this on while you clean with me and we will get started. I've got my iced tea and I'm ready to go. So I'm just going to start by clearing off all the tops of my cabinet over here on this side, all of my canned goods, or jars really. And I'm giving everything a good wipe down, and then I will be getting everything organized back up there by expiration dates and stuff. So I'm wiping off all the jar lids because they get so dusty up there. Some of these jars I need to take back to other people. So we have someone who does local honey for us, and so we're returning some of the jars to get them refilled. My mom does most of this canning for me so that I don't have to do it. So I save all the empty jars for her to refill for me, and it's really nice. Putting the ones up on that brown shelf you see, those are the ones that need used more or sooner than the other ones. The ones that I've had for I think almost 2 years now, and so I just need to make sure I get them used up so I have them out where I can visually see them easier and remind myself to use them. It's Rotel. Oh, look at my cute baby. But it's Rotel, it's some salsa, things like that. This is my 2-year-old. He's the cutest thing in the world, and you'll see him a couple times in this video because he decides he needs to try to help. So I try to keep a stocked pantry, so you'll see that we have a lot of our pastas and just different condiments and things that we can rotate through when we need to. I try to make sure that we always have at least one on hand, so when I know we're starting to run low, I make sure it goes on the grocery list. And that way I can also try to buy when there are deals and sales, so that way I'm trying to save as much money as possible. Do you love the beautiful artwork on my inside of my doors that I have just left because, you know, it's kind of fun to get that reminder of my daughter's artwork, a million stickers. As I'm wiping this down and going through it, I am also checking for expiration dates on any of the canned food. Sadly, there were some that we did not get used before expiration dates. And really, for a lot of things, I don't worry about expiration dates. I don't follow them very closely, but some of the things were more than a year past date and I just knew we weren't going to use them. So, and this, I have a ton of spices. I got them on a really good sale once, I think a year ago, and so I've just stocked up mostly on the ones that I knew we would use a lot. We go through a lot of chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and cinnamon, so that's mostly what we have there. And then we have the bigger containers. Then we have like just more chili powder and ground cinnamon, but we also have taco seasoning, things like that. So I keep a lot of spices because they can last for a long time. If they do go past their date, most you just need to use a little extra. So I don't mind having those stocked up. This is actually not all of our canned food. We do have a canned food holder that we keep right outside in our garage that we have mounted onto our storm shelter, but I didn't get a video of it. So I might show you guys that whenever we get to the point where I can clean the garage. But that's where all of our like rotel, refried beans, black beans, all those things in cans are out there because we rotate through those fairly often, so I don't mind having them out in the garage that has a little bit more of a temperature change. So this is just mostly our fruit cans, our meat, things like that.
Can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way.
All right, that's gonna take more elbow grease than I want to put into it right now. So I'm supposed to be getting a spin brush and it's supposed to be here today. So if it gets here before I'm done filming the video, we'll give this a try again. It's just all crayons and marker that my kids had put on there. Did you see the inside? It's beautiful, huh? They're lovely artwork. So we are going to just move on to the next thing. And baby, hey baby, he loves to stack cans and line them up. He has autism, so he lines everything up. So all of these cans that were sadly outdated, that we didn't get used in time, he's just gonna go ahead probably and play with while we finish cleaning.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own.
How much fun is it to try to organize and clean with toddlers? Isn't it just... They're so helpful. So I was trying to get him to help me actually put these up there, but he just did not understand the concept of what I wanted him to do. But he was cute nonetheless, so I left it in so you guys could see and be reminded that if you have toddlers and things at home, that you're not the only one that's struggling and trying to accomplish things with little hands. If you are enjoying watching this Clean With Me video, please go ahead and like and subscribe, or leave a comment below of what you're doing for spring cleaning or different things that you do for tips and tricks on cleaning your dining room area or your pantry. So I would love to grow this community and this channel, so any kind of interaction you could do, I'm so grateful for. This is the door to our garage, and we have a cat door out there since that's where we keep all their food and boxes and things. So it gets pretty dirty, so I'm making sure that I scrub it and wipe it down really good.
I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss in the great.
So all of those jars that I just wiped down were like powdered things. Like my parents have a freeze dryer, so they freeze dries a lot of things for me and put in powder form. So it's like our chicken broth and everything, spinach, rotel, lots of different things. And this is our area where we have our charging station out here, and it's always so messy looking that I'm trying to put it in a basket to help it look a little bit better, keep a little bit more organized.
Too blind to see the signs. He was with me all this time. No, he never left.
We have that little mini fridge. We keep sodas and yogurts and things like that. So it's been nice because then it's not taking up so much space in my fridge. So I actually have room for our food in our fridge and our leftovers and things like that.
I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss and the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. The greatest love there is. Greatest love. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm safe in his arms. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. The greatest love there is. The greatest love. I found my bliss in the greatest love there is.
So you'll see that whenever I do any of these drawers and cupboards and stuff, I always will wipe it down with something dry first, like the duster or just a dry cloth, because then it gets all of the dust and hair buildup, like fur from our cats, things like that, gets it out before you wipe down with something wet, because if you wipe down with something wet first, then it just kind of sticks and gets all annoying to try to get off. So I'm always dry dusting first and then wiping things down. This is our snack pantry that we have available for the kids. That's why it doesn't have closed doors on it while the other things do, because our two littlest ones will come unload everything. But with the snack cupboard, at least they're just unloading the big containers instead of all the little jars and everything. So. So I usually always start from the top of the room and work my way down, but I had forgot to do the ceiling fan. So I went ahead and did it before I wiped down the table and chairs and the floor. But my tip is usually start very top and work your way down. All right, one of my little guys that has autism goes to a day treatment program, and he has fallen asleep and they cannot get him to wake up. So they want me to come pick him up so he's not just spending the rest of the day sleeping there. So I'm going to quickly do this, then I'm going to have to go and get him. So I am probably not going to finish filming the rest of just putting the table and chairs and everything back together once it's been mopped. I will try to get at least an after shot to show you once it's all clean, but that'll probably be after I get home, so hopefully I remember. So let's get this done real quick. So this is my baking cabinet, and I try to keep everything fairly organized in there and actually labeled, so that way who's ever helping me bake can help find the things. So I do need a couple more containers for like the bread flour and things like that. But these containers hold different things. Like there's one that has all of our food coloring type stuff, sprinkles, one that has all of our cookie making stuff. So that's kind of how we keep it organized. All right, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching all the way through. It really does help me. Every time that you guys watch to the end of the video, it is more likely to suggest it to someone else to you. So thank you so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Go ahead, leave some comments below of things that you do for spring cleaning, just different ideas to help other ladies out. And remember, I am doing a whole series, so we've got the kitchen one already posted. This is the dining room and pantry. I think next I'm going to do the living room office area, and then we still got kids' bedrooms and bathrooms and laundry and things like that to go. So make sure you're subscribed so you can catch up on all those videos when they come out. Thanks. All right, just a quick view of it all clean, just for everybody who likes to see the finished product. All right, thanks for watching.